Welcome to your Money Monday.
What are the 5 levels of virtual showings, and what about virtual open houses? Hey, I'm Rich Motz. Welcome to Money Monday, session 203. So with the recent pandemic of COVID-19, everyone's world and businesses have changed forever. Don't you agree? That really includes real estate business right now. Real estate is an essential business, and I believe definitely that we can all agree that right now, more than ever, home is more essential than ever. So we all need our homes right now. Today, let's take a look at how virtual showings have changed, okay? So level 1 in virtual showings. It's you doing a virtual tour, a video tour of the listing, explaining more details than ever, just with your smartphone, and go through and show the main systems like the furnace, the water heater, the electrical box, the plumbing, all the electrical and plumbing runs in the ceiling, and etc. But don't go too long or too crazy. Just kind of catch more things what you normally would, just showing the fancy stuff in the home. Go a little bit more in detail and run through. Post it everywhere on social: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Reddit, Blogger, etc. Level 2, it's you doing a YouTube premiere or Facebook premiere video, same kind of concept, and broadcast it everywhere that it's going to be a premiere, and monitor the comments on Facebook and YouTube instantly when they come in. So crack the egg, and that means like to invite some friends, clients, family to actually attend it when it premieres, and email your entire database and get people involved to come to it so you have a good premiere and people show up. So the beauty of doing YouTube or Facebook premiere is that you can be online when it's premiering. And that way you can directly engage with viewers and comment to them, see who's logged in and watching it, and answer questions, reach out to them while they are watching live, and tell them that you are there live and ready to engage and talk to them. So it's pretty cool stuff. From this then, you can schedule a one-on-one video virtual showing of a person, live, and do a safe showing do a real live safe showing with all the, safety protocols in place that we have, okay? If the premiere, if engaging live at the premiere is over your head, then just, go ahead and do step 1, record a virtual showing and post it everywhere. But, the premiere is cool, again, because you can engage with people. Post it everywhere and react to the social as quick as you can on level 1 if you're not going to do level 2. Level 3, then, do a one-on-one video tour of your showing with a buyer via FaceTime or Zoom, Google Hangouts, whatever format, whatever, system is actually comfortable for you to do. Make sure that these buyers are pre-approved before you're spending your time. Okay, that's very important nowadays. Of course, it always has been, more important than ever. Anytime you do a Zoom showing, press that record button, because you'll be able to save you some major time in the future that you can privately share this with other buyers. So great idea there. Level 4 is actually promote a live Facebook video of showing the home and invite viewers to a Zoom meeting right afterwards to interact with you, okay? So that's pretty cool to do. You can just send them all that right as you're doing the live video at the end of it. You can send them all to the Zoom meeting. But the real level 4 for the super user is do a live Zoom meeting embedded in the Facebook with a Zoom paid account. Okay, and then you can mute all the participants until you're ready for questions at the end of the showing, okay? So keep that in mind. That's a real super user and a really cool thing to do. Level 5 then is the true virtual showing where maybe the seller's, health is, their immune system is compromised and they don't want anyone in, but they really need to sell and go on with their life. So in this case, you actually teach the seller how to use their smartphone, and you be the host of the Zoom meeting then, okay? And set them up. So you set up and you host the Zoom meeting, and the seller, you practice with them a few times to run through so they get the gist of it. And you set them up as a spotlight video on the meeting. So the selling realtor and the buyers then are invited to the Zoom meeting, and you, the listing realtor, narrates the showing. Again, you have to ask the sellers not to say anything unless the listing realtor actually asks them to explain something to the buyers. The logistics of setting up the seller as the spotlight video is really, really essential, okay, on the Zoom call. It's the most essential part of the setup. This allows the seller's smartphone, their iPad, or their computer to actually be the only one viewed, the entire time of the conversation. So in other words, the sellers walk through and they can actually just see them, their screen. No matter who talks, it doesn't bounce back and forth to different screens. It stays spotlighted on that seller's screen the whole way through, okay? Very, very important. So you keep them actually doing that the whole time. You keep them spotlighted the entire time. Until actually the listing realtor turns off the spotlight video at the end of the showing then, so that then enable the buyers to get engaged with you and ask more questions. Okay? So setting up a spotlight video is easy. When you're on the host of the Zoom meeting, you actually go there, and up by the mute, where you would mute the seller's video on there, there's 3 dots. You just hover your mouse right over the mute area, and a drop-down menu appears, and you actually set a spotlight video there, and you'll be all set up. And then when you're done, at the end of the seller's going through the guided tour, you just go ahead and click that and make it happen. You just turn it back off, and then it will go around and allow the buyers to ask questions, and you engage with the listing, with the selling realtor, I should say. Okay? Now, the in-person live showings. So, of course, you can still do in-person live showings. You have to have seller's permission, buyer's permission, etc. No overlapping showings, and all the safety protocols in place. Very, very important, So try to do electronic signings, etc. You, of course, like things like, the masks, the booties, hand sanitizers, bleach wipes, etc. Just really, play it safe out there, people. Then open houses. The cool thing about this, it could be a whole nother video, of course, but open houses, do it live with Zoom and get registered guests, to attend the open house, and then mute them until you're ready for questions later. You set yourself up as a spotlight video in Zoom, so it keeps the video on you showing the features of the house no matter who tries to talk. And again, if you mute all the people, then it works out great too. So you invite, open house attendees via, your website, invite cooperating realtors that have buyers interested in that house, just general public via all social media. Do a Facebook Live feed and incorporate your Zoom meeting in the Facebook Live would be most awesome. Open houses with Facebook Premiere and YouTube, and set them up as level 2 that we talked about here with the Facebook Premiere and YouTube Premiere actually. Okay, this is a lot of information. I know you guys have a lot of questions. Feel free to contact me, but there's at least 5 levels, plus the live showings, plus the open houses right now, that it's essential for you to understand the logistics of setting this stuff up, okay? So, check it out. I hope you guys like this video. As you know, the most important part is for you guys to take action. I'm Rich Motts, and I will see you guys next Monday. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Be safe.